So me that was even getting ready to bow out, then God gives me this kind of song. So definitely added more life to it. But I'm grateful.
This Nigerian guy will be influencer in the try they really they advise up and coming artists make them not they copy A-list artists in their lifestyle. How you go to demand for private jet when you still be like, baby artist? That is what this guy is saying, based on the headlines really trending on social media. Nightlife influencer uplift T Styles called out new school Afrobeat artists for demanding private jets while charging high fees. He noted that many haven't even sold out small shoes, and if today's A-list stars had made such demand early on, they won't or wouldn't be there where they are by now. That is something a lot of us need to understand. I've made a video on this, said something like a lot of young artists, they price themselves off the market. Let's look at it right now. Where you could tell me, say, the likes of Rema in the ask for over $1 million. That is really pricing himself off the market. That is not something that he needs to be talking about. We get a lot of artists will not go even fee pack full stadium. Rema is really better, but that money is too high. So now we have a lot of people actually pricing themselves. New school artists go say, if you want book me for a show, you go pay about $500,000, $300,000, and then provide a private jet, luxury hotel and all those kind of things. If to say na so, then Burna Boy do am, when in their early careers, without really, because you must have something to show for it. You must prove yourself before you start demanding for all those kind of things. People go see and say, Burna, this guy, they sell out now. They do things, streams, and a lot of people, they connected to a larger audience. Not be Davido, they connected to a larger audience, not be Whiskey like that. So you cannot really, because they actually proved themselves over the years. So that is what this person is coming out to say right now. See what he talk. He said, private jet will earn plenty of these new school Nigerian artists. You charge ridiculously, and still want private jet. That's why a lot of you don't get booked. A lot of people, when they charge like that, they're not the fee, they book them. They're not they book them. If I book you now, pay that money. So how I go take get my money back? If the A-list artists we have today were asking for private jets when they started, I am very sure they won't be there where they are today. Some haven't sold any 2,000 to 5,000 capacity, but want PG when being booked. Jokes on you. That is what is coming in from this particular Egbon. So now it's something that I've really noticed. Even the A-list artists, they don't price themselves off the market, Nigeria market especially. That is why to book them for Nigeria, it is always a day difficult. And Davido now the only one of them where they turn up for shows, even locally. And that is why Davido don't feel they connected with the local audience and the African audience, as far as, and also the diasporan audience. So a lot of people tend to love this guy because they see this guy among us. He not price himself away. Sometimes he perform free without really ask for much. So that is something you guys need to understand about this. Now we still got something actually coming in, and a lot of people are really, 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 really interested in this. Should I say interested? Yes, Thames was in Kenya, and that was really massive, and that was really a big one. Thames performing her global hit at the Blanket and Wine Festival in Kenya. That is actually a massive turn for, Thames. So now I want Thames to be doing a lot of African tours because she needs to connect with the Africans, and also Nigerians. She needs to do a lot of concerts in Nigeria, because when we dey talk of Tems as a global brand and artist, a lot of people know they really dey understand that she got a lot to actually offer in the music industry. Some people go say, which kind thing she dey sing self? Because the techniques of writing her song is really, really massive. It's really interesting and a big vibe for a lot of people out there. So that is something I feel. This is really massive, and it was well received by a lot of people out there. So what are your own takes about this? Terms all in white, connecting with her audience. That is, at least she dey wear bra. That is what somebody they say. Some others, like we know them, they're not agree they wear. So now we really need to really understand that a lot is happening in the music industry. A lot is happening. Davido almost quit the music because he felt that my gbedu not is sweet again until God come bless him with a hit song, featuring Omah. That is it. He said, I was thinking of bowing out from music before God blessed me with this record with Omah. That is coming in. Remember that Davido has actually tweeted something like, this, if I drop this album and not do again, that shows element of like, man, it be like, see, my time don't pass and all those kind of things. But in can drop the album, drop a song of the album now, well received. A lot of people really, really received that, and that gave birth to another style of Davido. Let's listen first, because I got something to actually say about this.
Not a single. Yes. So it's kind of taking. It wasn't a single, you mean? Oh, okay, it is now. I mean, now obviously, because it's the biggest song on the album. So. Right, exactly. Obviously. Exactly. And so like it's kind of taken on a life of its own. So when you're actually making music, can you tell what song is actually? You definitely can't tell. It wasn't top 3 for me. That I thought. I mean, I knew obviously Davido and Omah record will go, right, regardless of whatever. But I didn't think I didn't think it was going to be like a whole thing. Like it's really its own thing, just like you said. But yeah, we thank God, man. Like 13, 14 years after, for me to have this kind of song. People have this kind of songs at the beginning of their career or in the middle, So me that was even getting ready to bow out, then God gives me this kind of song, so definitely added more life to it. But I'm grateful.
So now you heard from Davido. I need to actually talk about this, because this is really interesting. Davido was thinking about giving up singing and other things, bowing out from music, because he was reaching a saturated point. So he needed a crack out. So that is something you got to understand. Boom, song came in from nowhere, and he said he was not looking at the song as top 3, but it became the biggest song on that album. So that is something you got to understand about this. Some people like prohibits, some people condemn using songwriters. You as an artist for 14 years, you know go fit the right songs, almost hit song. That is why when you look at Davido's songs album, every album when it drop, you will get plenty like hits. And the songs are so much diversified, like not be almost the same style, because na different writers, they connected differently. So those are the advantages of using songwriters. So now Davido is not retiring from song anytime soon. That is something I feel, but I'm encouraging other artists to start using songwriters, ghost writers. Now Davido will be one artist who I know say they recognize, songwriter openly. So what is your own take about it? I want you to put your own comments in the comment section. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for always coming out, watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. You can go and check us out on other social media platforms. Follow us from there. They communicate. Very soon we are going to start a WhatsApp group and we are going to stay connected and talk about Afrobeat. Bring in your own opinion, but you got to respect other people's opinion. That is something I'm really feeling right there. So guys, be a part of this. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog.